Hello, we're on. Welcome to the All Things Fun Vidcast Part 1. Glenn Walker, Allison Eckel back with you this week. Ed is back in the building.
Ed.
Hello.
Back
Welcome
from
back,
hammering
Ed.
Hawaiian hot dogs.
That's right. I even brought you guys.
What is this?
There you go.
Ooh.
For you and
Wow.
for you, your very own Nutty
Wow.
Lays from
Wow.
Hawaii.
Nutty
Seemed
goodness.
oddly appropriate.
Thank you.
It's not a taboo, is it?
No comment.
A little tiki that's going to bring us bad luck.
I'm not
Oh,
going
no.
surfing.
Thank you. Wonderful.
And this is why Ed is so cool.
He
Thank
brings
you,
us
dude.
lovely gifts
It's to make up for all the wonderful DC books that came out today.
to make up for. No, there really is some goodness.
There is.
So, new books for today, Wednesday, September 28th.
There's been a pattern all month.
Pattern.
All month. The ones that we think are going to be terrific
Yes.
are not. And the ones that we had no interest in whatsoever, like for instance Grifter or Resurrection Man, boom, they're terrific.
Okay, but this week is a little different.
Yes,
there are
there's-
some mainstream books that at this point, if we are adhering to the pattern, we might think are meh, okay.
There's a major standout, and we were going to have our friend Rob Kelly come in
Right.
of the Aquaman Shrine,
Right.
and things didn't work out. But if he were here, he would be squeeing
We think, we
with
hope.
joy because the prize this week, Aquaman #1.
Aquaman #1. Happy 70th birthday to the sequel.
Yes, Aquaman rocks.
Yes. Jeff Johns. So the architect of all of that's happened in the DC, one of the main architects, he comes back. He did Justice League 1, right?
Mhm.
Okay, and that was awesome. We all really enjoyed that. Yes, it's not a team book yet because it's a slow burn rollout to explain what's going
We'll
on.
use it a slow burn.
Yes, very, very
If
slow.
if you want some Justice League action, Justice League together and working, Justice League Dark. There are
Out
other
today.
other reasons to get this book. The biggest reason is, of course, Peter Milligan. It's got Zatanna, it's got Deadman, it's got Constantine, but it's also got the Justice League. You've got 3 or 4 pages of Cyborg, Superman, Wonder Woman working together as a team as they exist today. Kind of rocking.
Awesome. Awesome. So we have Justice League Dark. Aquaman #1 is a whole bunch of
Thumbs up.
awesomeness.
Pick of the week.
Yep, and a side of chips.
Yeah, literally.
Anyway, we've got tons of other things. We have The Flash #1. I really enjoyed this. Glenn,
The art is really good.
the art's awesome. Francis
The,
Manapul.
the story is very good. Yeah, he also wrote,
Right,
correct?
yeah.
It's a good old-fashioned Flash story. Harkens back to the Silver Age. We have the creation of a new villain in the style of the old Rogues. But the thing that got me is that old one more day thing. They've erased the marriage. I mean,
Right.
I wanted to enjoy it, and I did enjoy it. It's very good. But the first page just slaps me right across the face. Barry Allen's single, he's dating, and he's dating his assistant Patty.
Maybe dating his assistant
Wow.
Patty. But Iris is there. He's met Iris, and she's not going away. You know, she's going to
Yeah.
figure in. So we get to track potential romances.
The love that spanned millennia and overcame death on both
Has
counts
a chance to do so again.
is erased.
We're starting over.
Okay.
We know Iris will win, just like we know Lois will win. They have to. They have to. Or else we'll all pack
We
up and
want
go
them
home.
married.
Well, it was good married, but this is a restart, a rejigger. We're starting over. We get to follow these characters through that arc again. What?
Aquaman and Mira are
Well, all right,
married.
they're married.
Yes.
So somebody does get to stay married in the new DC.
And it's a good marriage that's portrayed in the book. That book, Aquaman is so good. Aquaman is amazing. No Aquaman jokes. Come in,
No.
buy the book, read the book.
He's no longer the butt of anyone's joke. Ever.
Well, speaking of the butt of jokes,
Oh, which one? Where to
Hawkman.
start?
Hawkman.
I didn't get a chance to read this one, so this is all you.
You were talking about slow burns.
Yes.
This starts off well, it ends well, but it's really
That's stuck
slow
in
in
the middle.
between. It's a new concept for Hawkman. possibly the old concept, but they're throwing a new twist on it. I like the new redesign. I'm not so sure about the Savage part, but I want more Hawkman, less Carter Hall.
Okay, so maybe you'll get that in the future. I really want to know about Blackhawks. Is this new G.I. Joe?
It's more G.I. Joe than Blackhawks. I was kind of disappointed. There's enough to grab me and pull me in and make me read the next issue.
Yeah.
If you read the blogs, you know I'm a hardcore Blackhawk fan. I wanted matching uniforms. I wanted a little more superhero action.
A little less soap opera. I'm seeing some soap opera stuff.
I wanted more origin. Give me more background on what this is about.
Yeah.
And I wanted more real Blackhawks. Even the ersatz Blackhawks that were in Worlds at War were better than this at that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm willing to hang with it and give it a shot.
Okay. It's a team book. Where do you want to go next?
Your choice. I've been talking.
No, you're talking. I was really excited for The Fury of Firestorm. I'm a longtime Firestorm fan. It was the first book that I bought on my own as a kid with my own money. So it's sort of, I really care about Ronnie and all that kind of thing. I'm not really thrilled with the recent before this making Ronnie into just a jerk, just a dumb jerk. That was sort of a two-dimensional take on him.
See, I'm a very early Firestorm fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, first 5 issues.
But that's it.
After that, he got kind of fishy.
Well, I liked the high school kid who wasn't necessarily brilliant
The
and
Peter
really great
Parker
at
clone.
lunch. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like him.
Who happens to, through an accident, become a superhero. It doesn't really know what he's doing. He's learning on the job. He's got this scientist in his head kind of telling him what to do. It was good for a kid.
And I miss Professor Stein.
Yeah, Professor Stein is in. He's mentioned, but he's not in the book. I don't know whether
But
he will
we
be.
really ought to talk about how that differs from. This is a new Firestorm concept.
Yeah, Ronnie's in it, and
Jason
Jason,
is in
who
it.
was introduced more recently, is in it.
And they are both Firestorm.
Yes.
They're
There
both
can be more than one.
Well, the title of it is The Fury of Firestorm, the Nuclear Men.
Yes.
And they are both Firestorm. One's a yellow Firestorm, one's a red Firestorm. And there's also a panel in there where we see there are other Firestorms.
Yes.
One of which is female, and it's the elemental form.
Well, it's his girlfriend from the previous comics. What's her name?
Is it?
Yeah, Firehawk or something like that.
That would be cool, yeah. Lorraine Riley.
Yes. It's a little take on that. That's what she
You'll
looks
get
like.
a shot of them. I'm sure we'll be seeing them later.
So there's a shadow organization, there's a hunt for tech, there's a whole big deal. Jason, we find out, is some uber brilliant high school kid. And Ronnie, of course, is just some dumb
Ronnie.
jock. What is Ronnie? Yeah. Right. So it has a lot of potential. It's interesting to see where it might go. It's not really the Firestorm I grew up with, but that's okay because so much of this is new.
Well,
anyway.
I mean, there's a key phrase we need to talk about here, written by Gail Simone.
And
Yeah. So, I mean, that...
right. So of course there are scenes of bloody, ultra-violent torture because it's written by Gail Simone. I didn't think I needed that.
But that's a
necessarily?
reason to continue reading for me.
What, bloody, ultra-violent torture?
No, if I want that, I'll read Green Lantern Corps.
Or Suicide Squad.
Or any of the Batman books.
Any of the Batman books. Or
Red Lanterns, torture porn. No, Gail Simone is the reason to keep reading this.
okay.
Yeah. It's also co-written by Ethan Vincent Stiver.
Stiver.
Good.
Okay, we have Superman #1. That's probably a big deal, but when we got through our pre-reading today, I realized there's so much text in this, I didn't have time to read it. The opening sequence is just an homage to the Daily Planet. It's a lot of little panels and a lot of words, and we have lots of talking, which is not a bad thing. It's just that on the morning before the Vidcast, I didn't have time to read it.
I got to say, I like the art. I was not impressed with... I don't like the new Daily Planet symbol. It's too much like Epcot. The thing that really disappointed me about Superman #1 was we were told in Stormwatch #1 that the threat they were facing is based on something that happens here.
In that book?
Yeah, and what happens here in this book is exactly what we expected from what we read in Storm Launch. There's no big surprise. I'm not going to tell you, but
Yeah,
I mean,
don't-
it's just
Don't
what
tell
you,
me, don't tell me. No.
it's just what you thought it was. There's no surprise. There's nothing big going, ooh, it's just like, really?
Okay,
So,
so nothing new revealed, but Superman fans, check it out and let us know what you think.
and we're almost out of time.
Oh, we are almost out of time, and we
So-
haven't finished DC.
We'll be back, and we'll start with Marvel next, and
Yes.
we'll finish on DC.
Marvel and Independence, and we'll finish DC in the segment too, so stay tuned.
Yeah.